Okay, we're going to continue on with our study of lines. And if you remember from the last lesson, I wanted you to use your imagination and remember that these are the size of the earth. These two balls of string are the size of the earth. And remember when we made a straight line, we said that the straight line would go forever in both directions and the direction would never change. That's a straight line. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to introduce two more concepts, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop this line. And I'm going to do that by getting out my red marker and making a point where I'm going to stop my line. And what I will do is cut it. And you can see that I've stopped my line. You can still see, hopefully, the red mark there. And you can see the red mark there. What I have now done is created two rays. A ray has a beginning, its origin, and it goes forever in one direction. So where the ray begins is its origin. That is the beginning of the ray. So we have origin right here. We have a ray that goes forever. Remember, I said use your imagination. Here, I'll go way outside the camera range. So it's going on forever and ever and ever. So we have our origin and we have our ray that's going forever in that direction. We also have our origin here. And again, go outside the camera range. Trust me when I say that this ray is going forever in that direction. Origin, ray. Origin, ray. I'm going to clean this up and I'm going to introduce a few more concepts to you. Okay, we're going to continue on with a couple more concepts for you for the parts of a line. So remember, we have the two biggest balls of string in the world. They're the size of the planet Earth, each one. And when I hold them taut, I have a straight line. Now before, I stopped the line in one spot. Now I'm going to stop the line in two spots. So I'm going to make a mark here. And because this is a thicker piece of string, I have to really, there we go. And I'll make a mark here. Okay? Now, if I was in the classroom with you, I'd give you a pair of scissors and we would make the cuts simultaneously, which means at the same time. But right now we can't do that, so I'm going to cut here and I'm going to cut here. Made something new, but first, remember what this is? Here's my origin. Hope you can see that red mark there. And this is my ray. And of course, I'm going out of camera range so that you remember that it goes forever in one direction. So here's my origin. And this is my ray. And it's going forever in that direction. Hope you can see that. Yep, they're going forever in that direction. Here's my other origin. And it's going to go forever and ever and ever, at least out of the camera range. And this is my ray. And it's going to go forever in that direction. I've created something new here. This is a line segment. It's a part of a line. It has a beginning and an end, or a beginning and an end. So we're not going to call them beginning and ends. We're going to call them endpoints. So we have a line segment, and we have an endpoint here, and an endpoint here. A line segment is different from a line. A line goes forever in both directions. A line segment has two endpoints, and it does not extend forever. If we were to look at a stick from the geometric stick box, we could think of it as a line segment. And the holes on the end can serve as our endpoints. So the blue stick is our line segment, and the white tacks that I put in can serve as our endpoints. You know the drill. Mr. Pete, BPMC, if you want to share something, and also if you are a student in my school and your teacher has directed you to these videos, feel free to create some definitions, some drawings at home, and share them with your teacher, and she will share them with me. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in a bit. Okay, I thought I would show you just one way, well, the way that you would draw these. You might see these on tests someday, but I wanted to show you what a ray and a line segment looks like when it is drawn. So I've got my ruler, and I am going to draw a straight line. Remember, goes forever in both directions, but I'm going to put a point here, and I'll put a point here for the heck of it, okay? And I'm going to put arrows on the end. I'm going to label these points, A and B. What I've done is I've drawn a ray. The abbreviation for this, the way you might see it in your math module, the way you might see it online in another lesson, the way you might see it on a test is a lot shorter than this. And all it is short straight line. The arrow on the end shows that this is ray AB, goes forever in one direction. Now I can also draw this again, and I'm going to try and copy this exactly. Looks like we go about 8 inches across, and I'm going to put endpoints down. I'm going to label them again. And what I've created is a line segment. Remember, the line segment has a beginning and an end, or it has two endpoints. And we can draw it just by drawing a short straight line, no arrowhead, and A, B. Okay? That's how you draw parts of a line.